goodness. It is that summon, Greater Anniversary Summon, Batch 2. We're talking Thief of Tantalus and the Moogle suit. First Anniversary, Greater Summon, Batch 2. So it begins August 16th. What is that, tomorrow? It's tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. UTC, like it says here on the billboard. It says a wave of new cards. Also receive a bonus anniversary card. Alright, hell yeah. So, says we're heading into the second half. So for the second batch, it says the second batch of limited time anniversary cards depicting famous scenes from Mobius Final Fantasy have arrived, along with 2 new job cards, Thief of Tantalus and the Moogle suit. The new legendary series is here, in addition to new ability cards, Bastet? Does that say Bastet? And Incubus. Oh, I love that band. We are also offering a new Greater Summon, which guarantees summoning 1 of the new legend jobs upon successfully summoning a legend job, and increases the chances of summoning new ability cards. Wait, what? A new Greater Summon which guarantees summoning 1 of the new legend jobs. Upon successfully summoning a legend job, and increases the chances of summoning new ability cards. Okay. So that could be good. That could be something that works more in our favor. I don't quite get it here from the wording, but yeah, we'll see. One sec. Let's turn this music up, baby. Let's turn it up. Oh yeah, we gotta get in the zone, yo. Gotta get in the zone. Eclipse says, so if you summon a legend, it's Moogle or Zidane. Okay, so that's just what that means. So the same as before. So it looks like also when summoned, the new ability cards will come with their card level, ability level, and extra skills. Unlock skill seeds maxed and at a rarity of 4 stars. Nice. So there's not much work to do once you finally get them. Greater Summon Summary says we will be offering a second batch of Greater Summons for August, with an increased chance of summoning new Legends jobs and new ability cards. The Greater Summons will all include 1 guaranteed anniversary card as the 7th card. Okay. So here's the 2 new jobs. So I want both of these jobs. Let me be real. We're gonna be doing polls for the Thief of Tantalus. We might actually do that. Depending on how hype I am personally, we may be doing these tomorrow night at 11 p.m. I might just log in a little later. You know, we might do our streams, you know, so we'll be talking about it a little bit more in the Discord, of course. But this job, that Thief of Tantalus, I must have it. It is beautiful. And then that Moogle suit is bae. It's a monk. I want those gloves. I need them. So we're talking Thief of Tantalus. It's a breaker job. Stellar Circle is the ult, which is a single target attack that engulfs the enemy in an enormous tornado. So it's a ranger type. Okay. So I think it does a trance. We'll see what it really does when we see the job cards and stuff. But it says it does a, you can expect them to dish out a lot of damage with their boost attack auto ability. Okay. So we'll see what these guys can do. High HP, water, wind, light. Very great elements. And based heal drives. Ooh. And light-based heal drives. Ooh, that's not bad, not bad. And then we got that Moogle suit. Job Monk. Multiplayer role Defender. Single target attack for that special attack. Looks like long forbidden offensive. Technique taught to all Moogles. The Moogle Beam. So we'll see kind of what that's looking like when we get it. Because we probably got to pull for it. So introducing the new beam shooting monk type Moogle job. Job type Moogle suit, actually. Shockingly, this job has 0 magic. See, that's what's interesting about it. I've read about this before. Kind of seen it on JP. I've kind of talked to a few people about it. The 0 magic kind of sucks. I mean, that being said, you don't really need much magic as a monk. As a breaker, I mean, as a defender, much less. But it's like kind of is what it is, you know what I mean? It's, to me, it's okay. It's we'll see. We'll make some fun ways to play with it. We just gotta play around with it. That's where the fun's at. It says they have high defense and break power though, which could be pretty fun to play with. Their ultimate Moogle beam applies de-barrier to enemies and gives barrier and wall to yourself, doing single player to all allies. And to all allies during multiplayer. A barrier and wall shift like for your team is pretty sweet, honestly. That's pretty damn good, especially for a tank. I love it. I love it already. Okay, so I love it. So I take everything bad I already said about it, you know, about it back. It's great. Especially if you can charge that ult. So it says boosted greater summon from August 16th, 7 p.m. UTC to Friday, September 1st. So just for the rest of the month, guys. 7 p.m. Almost 7 p.m. UTC, a minute before. So, you know, we'll either be doing our pulls here on the 16th or the 17th. So make sure you stay tuned for sure. A greater summon for which chances of summoning a new ability card are increased. New ability cards would be good for me. I'm like one of those people who, like, I pull all sorts of good stuff, but I'll end up like not pulling really good, kind of almost basic cards, especially for support. So this is gonna be pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. So a lot of fine print here. Lots and lots of fine print. Make sure you check it out. Because it's a lot to go over, guys. I don't want to read it. I don't want to read all this to you. Not that good, you know what I mean? Second batch of anniversary cards arrives. 6 exclusive anniversary cards illustrated with memorable scenes from the story. Alright, so let's take a look at these cards. Alright, looks like it. Hold on 1 second here. I hate to skip over anything, because here's one interesting thing. One anniversary card is guaranteed to be received as a bonus each time any of the greater summons are performed. Additionally, the same anniversary card will not be summoned again. So it's basically like the same way it was before. I mean, the same way it is for this event going on now. How you'll summon all the new anniversary cards if you keep summoning. So if you do 6 summons, you'll have all... Wait, is it 6? Oh yeah. I think it is. So, these cards are all pretty good. Let's talk about them. Chaos Onslaught. I Will Live is the ability. It's a monk ability. Fire single target attack as the Brave. And Curse. Not bad, honestly. Not bad. Any monk abilities, like, I'll just take them whenever I can get them. Here's what you're really going to want, though. A new journey. The ability is Racing Heart. With my Bae on it, and not only does it have my Bae, Princess Sarah, the best Bae in Mobius Final Fantasy, but it also has Life Shift, converts all elemental orbs to life. This is going to be beautiful for all the healers around here. You guys are going to love it. And then we've got a yellow ribbon, which dispels all status elements and blocks them for 1 turn. This is going to be pretty good. Definitely going to want to have this in your deck, especially if you're a tank. And then we've got the first Warrior, no quick answers. Warrior ability, single target, light attack, adds slow. And debilitate, which lowers crit chance. Very nice, actually. Slow and crit resist down in 1 card, wow. A Witch's Kiss. This is a wonderful card right here. Great art on it as well. But we've got a mage ability that does a single target dark attack that adds stun and unguard. What? Yes. Yes. This adds stun and unguard. It's like a mini Supreme. You know, it's like a double mini Supreme. So this is actually pretty damn good. This is very nice to have. I like it. This can go on, and don't forget, you guys, this could go on a tank to apply some debuffs. This could go on, doesn't need to go on a mage, you know what I mean? Especially when you're talking multiplayer. So I love all these cards. They all pretty much bring 2 things to the table. The life shift is just wonderful to have. Free-to-players, healers are going to have 0% excuses once this comes out. Just no excuses at all. And then we've got a quiet moment for the last card, which adds sleep. Which target cannot act until damaged. Which is going to be... It's going to add a little bit to our repertoire as far as, like, tactics. But this is a badass card right here. I'm personally... I'm probably going to pull at least until we get all these cards. And you know we pulling for Zidane, so we gots to do it. So that's really, really good. It says a quiet moment comes with the extremely useful sleep debuff, which puts the target to sleep for several turns, meaning they can't act whatsoever. So once you attack them, they will wake up though. And then we've got some other cards, second batch new ability cards coming out for August. This is exciting. We got Ranger Trance. Finally, we're getting the Ranger Trance, the official. We're getting the official Monk's Trance, which is Incubus. Legendary Dragon with the Overcooks. Looks like a warrior single target fire attack. Lowers crit resist and defense against break. Good God. Good God. What? Oh, wow. Lowers crit resist and defense against break, you guys. Holy crap. Damn, that's actually a... Wow, you guys. Like a CRD and a BDD in one card. We got a High Beam Glare, Legendary Killing Machine. Looks like a ranger type ability, single target attack, lowers crit resist and defense against break. So we got multiples of these coming out. We're getting a fire one, a fire warrior one, and we're getting a ranger light one. This is awesome. These are great cards. And then we're getting a mage earth, looks like, that does that as well. Lowers crit resist and defense against break. It'll be interesting to see these cards, see their stats and stuff, see how they really work. Because as you can see, it's single target. It is single target. So it'll be interesting to work these into your deck. Oh, and we're getting another we're getting a very nice form of Quicken here, High Tension, which adds Quicken and Ultimate Charge. This is going to be beautiful for you Ultimate Chargers out there. Wow. Legendary Mummy Boy is an area attack that lowers magic. We're getting Cursiga, basically. Several turns, and then Weakeniga. Area attack lowers resistance to weaknesses for several turns. This is going to be beautiful. Weakeniga is going to be beautiful. If you have it, this basically just explains all the cards from what it looks like. And then we're getting some new ability scrolls. Let's take a look, actually. We're going to have Bassett, so all the new cards. If you happen to pull... I wish you guys all the best of luck in your pulls. Please pull some rainbows for me and let me see them. I want to see them. So if you manage to pull some good cards, some really good new cards, you're definitely going to see a bunch of stuff here too. A bunch of these new cards. The scrolls are going to be nice. Super nice. Oh, and then all the Supremes, baby. So basically all the new cards. The scrolls for them, so you're going to be able to get those leveled up, maxed out right away. And then the Supremes, looks like they ain't going anywhere. This is starting this month, so the Supreme cards are permanently added to the lineup, just at an extremely low chance. Neo X Death, come to me, baby. That's all I gotta say. And then it just goes up until Duncan. These are all amazing Supremes anyway. If you happen to pull one, you're very lucky. And you'll probably love it and enjoy it. Oh, and then we got the Special Region First Anniversary Part 2. Let's look at this. Ooh, my bae. The celebration isn't over just yet. Hell no. We still got a whole half month of free pulls, you guys. Holy crap. The first anniversary has come to its climax, continuing from Part 1. First Anniversary Part 2 has been released. Oh, you guys, so if you have not finished Part 1, please finish Part 1. Get yourself that blade. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again because people are going to be like, oh, dude, I was playing, but I didn't get that blade. Get yourself the Murasame. Here, let me show it to you, just in case you haven't seen it. get yourself this blade. If you don't, you're gonna be like beating yourself up over it later. Trust me. Let me just switch to any thief so I can show this to you. This one. Muramasa. You want it to say Bis at least right now, and it's going to be one of the best weapons in your single player / healing deck for the rest of your life. So just do the work, finish the anniversary quest, beat Gilgamesh, do all that stuff. It's not that bad, and you won't regret it later, I promise you that. So I got sidetracked. I got a little sidetracked there. But get it, you guys. Just get it. Just get it. Because in this Anniversary Part 2, you're going to be able to complete the weapon. And if you haven't, you know, even started it, you might be beating yourself up when you can't finish the weapon. Or even start it in the second part. So we're talking about from August 2nd, 7 p.m. UTC. Whoa. Oh, that's part 1. So part 2 will start the 16th. So the same night we're doing our pulls, we are going hype. We are going crazy at this part 2 anniversary. It's looking good, looking good. And we're talking about difficulty settings, so it's gonna match your difficulty settings. Oh, here we go, guys. I can already see it. We're talking the Moogles are back. So I need to do also a brief PSA about the Moogles. This is what it's talking about. It's talking about the final augmentation of the Muramasa. You're gonna definitely want to get this weapon to X status. If you don't, you're just gonna hate yourself later. Then it says we gotta fight Gilgamesh again. What a surprise! We're gonna be able to get offensive anniversary tomes, which are beautiful. Oh, that's all it says. Okay, so that's the end of that. So it doesn't really say, it doesn't go into like what events are going to be there, but you can already see. I need to talk about the Moogles really quick. The Moogle cards are still good. They're still really good to have. They actually bring they are the same cards as the new cards coming out. Like say if you have the new Ungarda and you have like another Ungard, they are like basically the same card, except the new cards are better because they're 5-starable. But the Moogle cards will still give you the different elements to be able to do different stuff. And let me show you an actual example of what I mean. So this card is a fire card that does Ungarda, which is an AoE nullified defense for several turns. So let's go to the Moogle cards. And I know a lot of people didn't do the Moogle event the first time it came around, but this will be your chance for sure. This is also a Moogle Ungarda, which does an AoE nullifies defense for several turns. So it's a different element. It's wind, where the other one was fire. You're going to want any option you possibly can. You will love it down the road, and you'll be really good. So, I hope you guys are as hyped as I am for that new anniversary, that part 2. Let me know which cards you guys are excited to pull. Oh, and make sure you guys check us out at the Twitch. We're going to be live doing them pulls for sure. And I appreciate all the support. All you guys who come through, leaving the comments, the likes, the subscribes. It helps me out so much. So good to have you guys aboard. And check out that Dreamer Society Discord. It's good to have you there too, guys. Without further ado, we will continue a little Mobius on Twitch. And I'll see you guys later.